We have heard the young man's story from Dr. Cronin, who has written The Best Investment I Ever Made. Let's try to find out what happened to him. What would be his future? He regained his strength. What would happen to him? Quite naturally, we think that his life is going to become inside a prison. Why should he be in a prison? Because he attempted suicide. Also, he took some money from office safe. Can he expect kindness from the sergeant of police? Let's find out.
A long bar of silence throbbed in the little attic when he concluded this halting confession. Then gruffly the sergeant asked how much he had stolen. £7, 10 shillings. The answer sounded pitiful. For this paltry sum he had almost thrown away his life. What did the sergeant ask? In a gruff manner, in a very rough manner? Yes. How much he had stolen? How much had he stolen? Only £7 and 10 shillings. That was a meager, very less amount. For this small amount, he had thrown away his valuable life. So we felt sympathy and empathy for this man. There was a pause. The three of us, the sergeant, the landlady, and me, as the sole witnesses of the near tragedy, had the same unspoken thought in our minds. We decided to give the young man a fresh start. Yes, a new beginning for his life. The sergeant, at considerable risk to his job, resolved to make no report upon the case so that no court proceedings would result. The landlady offered a month's free board until he should get upon his feet again, while I, making perhaps the least contribution, came forward with £7, 10 shillings for him to put back in the office safe. How did the sergeant help him? Yes, the sergeant decided not to report the case so that no court proceedings will follow. Landlady offered a month's free board, 1 month's free lodging and food. The narrator, myself, Dr. Cronin, I gave the least help. What was it? £7 and 10 shillings to put back in the office safe. The risk involved in not reporting the case is that the police officer may lose his job. The considerable risk involved for the landlady is the loss of money. For myself, it is the loss of £7 and 10 shillings. But to my surprise, this meager amount later turned out to be the best investment I ever made. I met this same young man after 25 years on the ship. The young man was Mr. John S., who after 25 years became the director of a charitable institution and a solicitor. The ship moved on through the still darkness of the night. There was no need of speech. With a tender gesture, Mrs. S. had taken her husband's hand, and as we sat in silence, I could not but reflect that it was the best investment I had made in my life. It had paid me no dividends in worldly goods, but had turned out to be immensely profitable. It stood out against all the bad investments I had made throughout the years, those foolish speculations for material gain, producing only anxiety, disappointment, and frustration.